Hello and welcome to a new edition of the Jazz Place, Radio Havana, Cuba's weekly segment devoted to this universal music genre. I'm Jorge Miyares, inviting you to stay with me over the next half hour. This evening, I have the pleasure of bringing you highlights from the Global Concert of International Jazz Day 2025, held at the Etihad Arena in Abu Dhabi, United Arab Emirates, on April 30th. The concert, led by iconic pianist Herbie Hancock, brought together an extraordinary lineup of renowned jazz, blues, classical, and hip-hop artists. The timeless Afro-Cuban sounds opened the event with a piece written by Chano Pozo and Dizzy Gillespie, Tintindo.
canto esta rumba mía. Oye mi negra, que yo te canto esta rumba mía. Esta es la rumba. Oh, tin tin de oh. Esta es la rumba. Oh, tin tin de oh.
Tintindeo performed at the Global Concert for International Jazz Day. The band featured Arturo Sandoval on trumpet, Danilo Perez on piano, David Sanchez on saxophone, and Elena Pinderhughes on flute, among other notable musicians. Another highlight of the concert was the captivating performance by U.S. pianist Emmett Cohen and Indian singer-songwriter Bhattacharya Venugopal. A former child prodigy, Venugopal could identify 100 Carnatic ragas at just 18 months old and began performing publicly at age 4. She's known for blending the techniques, sound, and spirit of Indian classical music with global jazz traditions. Here she is, accompanied by the International Jazz Day Band and Emmett Cohen on piano with John Coltrane's classic Giant Steps. That was Giant Steps, interpreted by Indian vocalist Varijashri Venugopal, with Emmett Cohen on piano and the International Jazz Day Global Concert Orchestra. International Jazz Day is celebrated annually on April 30th, a date designated by UNESCO in 2011 to honor jazz music's role in promoting peace, unity, and intercultural dialogue. Since the inaugural celebration in 2012, the event has grown to be recognized across nearly 190 countries. You're listening to the Jazz Plays on Radio Havana, Cuba, and this program is also available as an audio podcast on my YouTube channel. Another brilliant moment came from pianist Karen Ibarron, a true master of jazz whose lyrical and elegant style has captivated audiences for more than 6 decades. Hear his composition, Voyage. That was jazz legend Kenny Barron with Voyage, joined by David Sanchez on saxophone, Etienne Charles on trumpet, Kendrick Scott on drums, and John Patitucci on bass, performing at the International Jazz Day 2025 Global Concert in Abu Dhabi. Guitar icon John McLaughlin, a frequent performer at these global concerts, also took the stage. He performed his composition As the Spirit Sings, joined by Japanese saxophonist Tomoaki Baba, drummer Terry Lyon Carrington, Danilo Perez on piano, and Linda May Hano on bass.
1, 2, 3.
That was As the Spirit Sings by John McLaughlin. You're listening to The Jazz Plays, and I'm Jorge Miyares, bringing you excerpts from the 2025 International Jazz Day Global Concert. During the event, UNESCO's Assistant Director General Ernesto Otone Ramirez announced that the host city for the 2026 celebration will be Chicago in the United States. To wrap up this edition, here's the magnificent Diane Reeves, accompanied by saxophonist Tia Fuller, with a rendition of George Gershwin's Someone to Watch Over Me. Until next time.
There's a somebody I'm longing to see. I hope that he turns out to be someone who'll watch over me. I'm a little lamb that's lost in the wood. I know I could always be good to one who watch over me. Although he may not be the man some folks think of as handsome, to my heart he carries the key. Won't you tell him, please, to put on some speed? Follow my lead. Oh, 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 I need someone to watch over me.
For Radio Havana, Cuba's The Jazz Plays, I'm Jorge Miyares.
Although he may not be the man
Won't you tell him, please, to put on some speed? Follow my lead. Oh, oh, I need someone to watch over me.
Incredible. Incredible,
Please welcome
incredible.
back Dee Dee Bridgewater.
Thank you so much. That was absolutely incredible, wasn't it? Thank you, Diane. And thank you, Terry Lynn, who arranged this piece. And thank you, Tia Fuller, for her fine playing. What a beautiful song. Don't you agree? Someone to watch over me. Like Rhapsody in Blue, it was originally written by George Gershwin, a tender melody about